In this clip I will be reviewing El Muerto, based on the comic book created by Javier Hernandez. Upon first seeing the title character you might say to yourself, is this a new Crow movie? This first impression is dead on. Character appearance, powers and storyline appear to be lifted from the Crow. At one point you even hear a crow in the background as El Muerto visits his gravesite. Apparently the filmmakers have a great sense of humor, or at the very least don't feel the least bit shameful about stealing ideas and concepts. The film stars Wilmer Valderrama. What can you say about Wilmer that hasn't been said? In terms of acting, you get what you get. Slightly above porn level line delivery. It's such a shame that they had to use this guy. An unknown actor with actual chops might have given the character more depth and feeling. The cast is peppered with familiar faces. Michael Parks is Michael fucking Parks. I've never seen him do a poor job. The man always delivers. The only shame was that there wasn't more of him to go around. Tony Plana, Joel David Moore and Maria Conchita Alonso round out the other familiar faces. But unfortunately no one really gets a chance to shine. I can't forget Angie Cepeda, who played El Muerto's love interest Maria. Good looks trumps all. The opening sequence was good. They intercut storyboard animation and live action shots during the opening credits. This, I later found out, was drawn by the book's creator Javier Hernandez. The visual effects were pretty sweet. I should say the digital effects because the makeup wasn't up to par. At one point they couldn't decide whether to give El Muerto eyebrows or take them away, and whatever they used for blood was pretty weak. But back to the effects, excellent for an independent film. I am guessing that most of the budget went into buying Wilmer some hair gel and condoms, so for whatever little money they had left, the effects killed. The storyline is pretty standard. If you are under the impression that a curveball might be headed your way, then you would be wrong. Two officers spoiled the entire story. Not that you wouldn't be able to figure it out anyway. Here is a minor gripe: the Spanglish was annoying. I am sure that to the casual non-Spanish speaking film viewer they wouldn't notice, but whoever wrote it in the script has no concept of how Spanglish works. The basic framework of Spanglish is you substitute the word in one language for the word you don't know in the other. It was like they went out of their way to screw that up. I know, it's not a big deal. The film's climax was awful. The best way I can describe it is if the good guy says to the bad guy your shoe isn't tied, then he takes the weapon and wins. That is how corny and anticlimactic the ending is. I have never read any El Muerto comics, so I don't know if this happens in the source material. But I have read online that the origin is slightly different from the film. That being said, I can't recommend this film to anyone. I found myself constantly comparing scenes to scenes that were in The Crow. I suppose the only people I would recommend this to would be to fans of The Crow. After all, The Crow has spawned several sequels and a remake is in the works. So that's it. This film is the low-budget, Mexican-American remake of The Crow. Do yourself a favor and watch The Crow. You won't regret it. In terms of stars, I give it 2 out of 5. Don't say I didn't warn you.